Got the video queued up.
Man, I got everything, man. We ready,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I
DLG,
want it. Yeah, let's get
hey,
it.
we out here. You know what I'm saying? It's DLG. This is the 25th of June. It's actually my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, mother.
What?
You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
Birthday, Miss
birthday,
Givens.
Mama Givens.
You know,
Happy birthday, mother.
oh shit,
What?
there we go.
Happy birthday, Mama
Oh, I hear
Givens.
that shit in the background.
My bad, my bad. Let me
That
fix
ain't
something
me.
real
It's
quick.
oh, that's
It's me, it
you.
was me, it's me. Let's go. Let's just go,
Yeah.
man.
You know how we do. We can't leave you guys lonely on a Saturday. Even if you ain't going out to turn up, you could just turn up with us. DLG, you dig?
Yeah, fuck a party. We where you go learn something that you could improve your life with.
I think we got a little Kevin Samuels on the menu today. You dig? Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you
Yes,
haven't already.
sir.
Man,
Hit
we
that
should be
bell for
talking about that
notification.
Kevin Samuels is the G.
Roe versus Wade though. That's what
Yeah, that's
everybody.
cool, but you guys don't. You guys gotta. If I'm the producer and you guys don't give me anything to talk about,
I got
you
it. I
feel me?
got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then I gotta just go with something. But you know, that was a good one, but I didn't know if
Oh,
y'all
we
want.
could get into that another time. Let's roll with the Kevin. I just
We
said
get in
Kevin
that Monday
Samuels the
morning.
G.
We get in
Yeah,
that Monday morning.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Long
Wake
as you
these
want to
bitch
get
ass
into it,
niggas
we
up
can
with
get
the
into it.
real.
You know me, I'll talk about whatever.
Yeah, I'm with that. That's a great Monday morning topic. We got time to research because you know me, I got a full clip for that Roe versus Wade shit.
Hey, give me a sec. Hold on.
Yeah, now the Roe versus Wade, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be
I
a
got
good
a
one.
hey Dr. Hood, I got a whole clip. I just, bro, what my issue be, I just don't be liking the narratives and how it doesn't matter what it is, bro. There's something going on where we always trying to paint this image and this picture of the black man as being counterproductive to anything we want to do in life. And it took me a long time to see it because I'm not the smartest guy, but I see it now, bro.
Mm.
I see it now, bro. And I'm not going to act like I don't see it. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Right? And as a black man, yeah, nigga, I feel attacked, bro. I feel attacked, bro.
Yeah, you know, I don't see why. See, you guys want me to get up in this Roe versus Wade, man.
No, 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 no. We
Guys,
gonna say that for Monday. No, we gonna say that for
you
Monday.
guys want me to dig in,
No, we
because
gonna say that for Monday because we could do a little research. Cause really, bro, I really wanna cook. Cause I wanna attack the stuff we don't talk about. There's a whole nother side of this, bro, that motherfuckers is just ignoring. And I'm not liking that.
mm,
So yeah, man.
yeah,
But yeah, man, I mean, hey, bro, I'ma say this, man, since Kevin, the man that checked out, you feel me? He brought order to the game.
right. He did.
Right? Now that he gone, shit's back out of order. And I'm not saying it wasn't out of order, but it's way out of order. Quick
Well,
though.
one thing they do know is that the women that he was talking about, they understand why they're in the predicament they are in. Now, a lot of times, when you're doing bad, it's just like there's no perfect time to turn back and start doing right. So are they going to turn around and get it right? That's yet to be determined. Probably not. But do they know why they're in the predicament that they're in? Yes. And that's thanks to Kevin motherfucking Samuels, man. Kevin motherfucking Samuels.
The motherfucking G.
They hate Kevin Samuels, but I like
Hey,
his content.
bro, listen, dog.
He
I'm
has decent
guilty.
content, man. What do you
I'm
want me to say?
guilty. I was a nigga who had to catch up. I'm guilty, bro. Shit.
Like, do you want me to not like this man's show?
Hey, man.
You know, this guy, he puts on a hell of a show, like the old timers would say.
And
he puts on a hell of a show, man.
Say. Can you throw this out? This thing.
Is he living everything he's talking about? Probably
Yes. He's living everything he talked about. As far as for himself, yes.
Yeah.
You know, look. He was supposed to be broke. Niggas found out he wasn't broke. I mean, all type of shit. The nigga had his finances in order. He took care of the women he cared about, which was what, his mom and his niece type shit. I'm not really sure how it went, but it went from he was broke then he come out, the nigga got $4 or $5 million. What the fuck? So you know a nigga gotta be the shit when he passed away and we trying to make him look broke, bro. And when I say we, you know what I mean by we.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously we isn't any of you niggas. Like, obviously we know what you and Jim is about. So we would never be you niggas speaking on this, but you know how I talk.
Mm-hmm. Now they want to tear a motherfucker down. And then my thing is always, because obviously Kevin Samuels made it to levels in this YouTube space. Because that's what we're in right now. That's what we're doing. This is a live stream. This on YouTube. He's made it to a level to where a lot of these haters, they're never going to make it to. When it just comes to from a YouTube perspective. That's how I see it. So it's a lot of hate going on.
Yeah, I mean, man, look, bro. If Kevin Samuels would have stuck to, first of all, you and Jim called this out, that you got women trying to implement themselves into a space that they don't really need to be in. And what happened with Kevin Samuels, because I probably would have been like, nah, I ain't fucking with y'all. Right? Just like we done been on the other podcasts, or even you've done, Dr. Hood. Oh, nah, no chicks. He was all like, oh, okay, you want to call in. All right. And he handled his business.
Man.
See, I would have been worried about, oh, I don't want to look a certain way. And nah, man, you calling into my show. I even like the way he handled his show when he asked questions. Motherfuckers want to play games. Whoa, hold on. You calling into my show trying to participate improperly. I don't like that. Hey, man, I respect all that, bro. Because he shows me how to be when I get my shit popping. When I have a show, nigga, just like right now. We was trying to get the Roe versus Wade. Nah, nigga, we gonna talk about the Kevin Samuels, nigga. This DLG, this my, I'm speaking like I'm you. This my, so here's what we gonna do. Man, it's the same shit. That's what a motherfucker's supposed to do, bro.
Well, no, it's just, shit. We got all the way, just like right now. And we want to change the subject for Monday. We got all the way to Monday.
I'm speaking. Okay, if a motherfucker called in right now, they could just talk about the Pope. Like, you gonna be like, whoa, here's what that's what I mean.
Yeah, if it's not tying in to what we,
that's what I meant.
Talk about. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I hung out with your boy Topper the other day. He had me slide through the city. He was a good host.
Yeah. Everything was all good up there, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. We chopped it and popped it a little bit.
You guys didn't get into no what do you call it? Hoisting or whatever. What did he say?
Shrining.
Shrining.
Where he at, Topper?
Damn, man, you niggas killing me on that stream, bro.
Man, this nigga done ran off doing shit. Nigga, mute your mic so we know you ain't around, bro.
No, my bad. Nobody shrines.
Oh, you here? Okay, you here?
Nobody shrines no more, bro. That was a long time ago. That was in the 90s, bro. 2000 early, not even the 2000s, the 90s. I was 90s, bro. Niggas done with that. Feel me? I was just trying to explain what we called it as homies. We got it from Jerry Schreiner's kids, or whoever. I don't know who made it up, but you know how some terminology stick. I don't think nobody else around the world call it that. They call it what they call it. I don't know what you guys call it in Seattle, but Tacoma, we call it Shriner.
Robbing the cradle. Robbing the motherfucking cradle and shit.
Cradle dipping.
Cradle
dipping.
dipping.
We called it that too, I guess. But we just said, we Shriner.
Hey, so man, Topper though. So since Kevin Samuel's been gone, bro, do you feel things been out of order a little bit?
Yeah, because there's I forgot her name, and I was gonna bring up her name, but there's a lady on there who's kind of taking on his.
On where?
She's on YouTube, but she's pretty. She's kind of taking on his persona, but she's acting like I don't know her name, bro. I don't know her name.
Man, you better, man. You better.
Can't find it. I can't find it, but she's trying.
What she look like?
She's fine, bro.
Man, bro. Is her name Cynthia G, bro?
I think so.
Fuck no.
No, it's talking about Melanie King.
Oh, okay. No. All right. Okay.
I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't even tell you the name. I couldn't even tell you the name.
We don't like, hey, Topper, just so you know, moving forward, we don't like Cynthia G, bro.
Of course I know. I didn't listen to her enough to like her. I'm just saying.
You don't even know who Cynthia G is.
Who is she?
Just somebody we don't like, nigga.
Okay.
She's a op. She's a man hater.
You know I don't like them.
Like for real, like I'm talking about, it's insane.
Hit that like button, subscribe button, man.
Press subscribe, man. Share the video. It's insane. It's insane. Hey, I think Kevin Samuels bust her in the head one time with the facts. She from Seattle, bro. Little punk ass bitch.
Nah, I don't know her. I don't know her.
You don't need to know her. All she gonna do is make you mad. She talks so dumb.
Let me see what Kev Sam.
She be thinking she popping it though.
Let's see what Kev Sam.
The question is framed as just because you went to college and got an associate's degree or a bachelor's. But let's get the women's statistics. I put the women's statistics up on Instagram. 74% of Black women earn $50,000 or less. So honestly, as men, we don't care about your degree.
I'm a PhD.
We don't care that you have a PhD. It matters what you deposit in the bank. So whatever your education is, high school, associates, bachelor.
He don't give no, he don't, man.
That was funny, nigga.
He get straight to the point.
She tried to chime in, I got a PhD. He said, nigga, what? I don't care. You ain't making no money.
He said 74% make, what'd he say, 50,000 or less?
Yeah, 54,000 or less. I think it's 54,000.
Man, come on, bro. The average black household don't got $500 emergency spending money. Right? So you two niggas are fortunate. I'm not saying you lucky because I know how hard you work. I'll never disrespect you niggas and say you're lucky. but you niggas is fortunate because neither one of you niggas is worried about where your next $500 is coming from.
How you know, nigga?
Shut
Yeah,
up.
you know.
Fuck you mean how I know?
Hey, I
It's
lost it all in
inflation.
Turks. I lost it all in Turks. Nigga, what you talking about? I'm
You lost
like
it all in Turks?
yeah. Front,
Hey, bro, you
front
came
correct.
back, man. Bro, I know you got a goddamn bobby pin or something. A pin for your coat.
Nah, I didn't, bro. I'm front. I
Man,
was
listen,
front.
bro. Neither one of you niggas, I don't care what you say. I know you niggas. I ain't worried about it. That's cool. You guys can cap for these listeners. I know you dudes. So anyway, though.
Man, my guy got his background going. Hey.
Is that Jimmy?
Master's, or PhD. Where the rubber meets the road is what are you putting in the bank?
Right.
And 3 out of 4 of you are putting less than $50,000 in the $50,000 or less. That's $25 an hour. So you hear this concept that you got all these educated, evolved women out here making money, taking charge, and that's bullshit. It's not true. It's simply not true according to the facts. And I challenge any woman who keeps putting this stuff out here. Let's have a debate based on the facts, not your anecdotal experience, not your network of friends, on the facts.
Selected few.
9% of black women earn more than $75,000.
You hear that?
Yeah. Bro, I say this all the time.
So it'd be a lot of stunting
and niggas
shit,
get
like,
mad at me, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, it's a lot of living above your means too.
Yeah, that's that too. The Gucci bags and all.
Like where are all these Gucci bags? Like it's only 9% of you that's making over 75,000. So to me, why are you wearing Gucci bags? You better go get you a Jan Sport and sit the fuck down.
Man, let's go.
So he said this number
Arizona.
Though, $25 an hour on a full 40 hours a week is only $50,000 a year.
And he didn't take out no taxes or nothing.
Right.
He gave you the full everything. He didn't take out no taxes. Man, think about this, man. We work these jobs. So we got to pay state tax, right? So then when we go and use the money, we got to pay sales tax, bro. How much of our money goes to taxes, nigga?
A lot.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, nah, they definitely work in the system.
Man, come on, man.
Like that's how they get the extra money to do they fuck shit and wars and all kind of fuck shit.
That's how they got different side boyfriends, and a girl will break up with a good nigga just to fuck with a nigga to take her out for a week. Feel me? Just to get a nigga's bank account. Feel me?
Right.
Because you know how it is.
That's all they ever try to do is keep individuals struggling. Like it's it's a sad thing, right? Because it costs so much money to be broke. Think about how much money it costs to be broke. Right? Because if you make it $25 an hour, you probably broke, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you need somebody else. You feel me? That independent shit.
You know what, bro? You know what, bro? You shouldn't be making $50K a year, nigga, and be broke, bro. And I'm talking about people who spend right? Because I fully understand, like Dr. Hood said, people be living beyond their means. But listen, man, niggas who spend money right, they be broke because everything, man, don't have no kids. Shit.
But that's the thing, bro.
Don't pay for no daycare.
How can you be independent with only that? You know what I mean? Like,
wow, bro.
I don't get it. The more you break it down, where That independent shit is out the window. You gotta be under the 9% or even the 14%.
Yeah, but I
Man,
mean, here, what do you? But then look though, what that nigga say? Where the rubber meets the road is what you put in the bank. I don't be knowing niggas' business models. I know my business model, and depending on who you are, if I talk to you long enough and we talk in business, I can kind of gauge, especially if I know you personally. But man, bro, only 9% of black women make 75K. Yo, dude,
and I'm not
just
gonna.
nigga, that's six. That listen, let's be real. That's 6'2".
They looking like they
That's
making
6,200 a
200K
month.
though. You feel me?
That's 6,200 a month.
With all these expensive wigs and shit, they must be making 200K. You know, straight up.
So
All these parties and shit they want to go to, all these trips, and they want to go to this and that. Bitch, you making 200K. Quit fronting.
but it's crazy though, right? So I was in Turks. So when I was in Turks, right, this attitude was done shipped to them guys because they thought I had a lot of money, right?
You do.
No, man, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Here we go.
No, I don't, man.
Man,
Stop
stop, man, bro. Stop. Listen, bro.
Hey, I'm talking about.
Stop coming on this podcast lying, bro.
I got enough to be in Turks. That's it, bro. Like I said, I'm
Bro,
done.
you was in Turks.
But I'm done though.
You know where I was? You know where I was? Do you know where I was?
Where?
Yeah, go ahead. See, go ahead.
I broke the
thing.
bank though.
What?
The bank is broke, bro. It's gone. Feel me? I might not go on another trip till August.
Bro, August is 30 days away. Bro, stop. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, man.
You just be talking.
Look.
Whatever.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead.
The girl's there, so I goes out one night, right? But I'm not tripping. I'm just out to see what the nightlife's at. So my little young dudes who I met at the they from Ohio, they going out. I see them there. They're trying to get at stuff, right? But I said, hey, bro, I see you talking to him. He was like, man, all they kept talking about was money. Feel what I mean? These guys is trying to get off the island. You feel me? So it's even it's a different game when you're a female on the islands. You feel me? If you bad, that's all you doing is trying to get you a tourist. Feel what I'm saying? Like, because guess what? Everybody on the island, they told me, got a passport. Because that hurricane come, they got to get somewhere. Like, if you don't got a hurricane, you damn near left there to die. Feel what I'm saying? Like, so when it's hurricane season, they got a passport, bro. They get somewhere. They're gone. Like, kids don't be there. Wherever they go, they get off that island. They go somewhere, right? So I was asking somebody, you got a passport? She's like, oh yeah, that's one thing everybody has. So they have a passport. All they gotta really do is meet a sucker. All they gotta do is meet a sucker who's coming off that plane on vacation. You feel me? And like right away with me, they was asking me. They tried to pay $50 for hooker. I said $50. Oh, you got me fucked up. I guess I won't do hooker. Take that back. And she quit fucking with me. You feel what I mean? The waiter, she was trying to be all friendly and shit. You want a hooker? Ooh, yeah, how much is it? I'll take a hooker. She brought it over. She said, that's $50. $50, you can take that back where you got it.
For the hookah?
For the hooker.
Oh my goodness. What was it? What type of hookah was this?
I don't know. But look, so
I ain't
then
never had hookah.
The little young nigga comes to me. He says, meet me in the bathroom. I got you hooker for $30. So even that was expensive. But
hell yeah, that's expensive. I've never even done hookah, but I mean, like,
go to the bathroom though.
That ain't weed, yeah. How you?
Because I had to hand him the money in the bathroom.
So you was going, man, bro.
I had to hand him the money in the bathroom, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gonna fuck around and have Interpol on your ass, nigga.
Nah, what's it? Look, and then I told you, I don't know, Flames, if you seen my dude. There was a dude
Man,
called Sawman.
you can't be in foreign countries, man, just running around like it's hilltop, bro.
I was. I mean, look,
You
I
better
was,
stop.
but I wasn't.
You better
So
not. You
I
better
went
not
down
keep
there.
doing it.
I was on the resort, and I got off the resort, and I got on the bike, and I went down. There was a nigga with some weed. I talked to him for a little bit, right? So let me see the weed, and he showed me the weed. He had little small sacks.
Was it some
But
fire though?
hell no. Brown. It smelled the fire, but I could tell. I was like, bro. And I told him, I said, bro, I'm from Washington State, bro. We got fire. I said, this ain't fire, bro.
Did he know where Washington State was?
Nah, he said, is that Cali weed? I said, no, it's better than Cali weed. I said, if we don't, you know what I mean? I said, it's a little bit better than Cali weed. So then all of a sudden, a nigga comes out the bushes and says, you the feds. I said, oh, nigga, fuck you. And I rolled off talking shit. Like, I ain't no fucking feds. Nigga, you got me fucked up. But I rolled off talking shit.
He called you the feds. Damn.
You feel me? I didn't stay there talking
Hey,
shit
he
to
down
him.
there thugging.
Hey, look. He called me the feds. I was offended. You feel me? I was like, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Ain't nobody the
Yeah, he the
motherfucking
You're
feds.
feds,
Mr.
nigga.
Controversial, bro.
No, he called me the feds, bro. That's offensive.
I'd be like,
Feel
man,
me?
I ain't
Nah,
looking for your ass, your
you
$30
gotta be.
ass.
You might be the most controversial.
Look, you see Sawman, right? If you go to my video, you see Sawman. Sawman got cool with me because he spooked me, bro.
Because
Like,
you threatened them.
but
Because you threatened them.
he spooked me though. Like I said, you're
Hey,
walking targets. A nigga came up to me he had a saw in his fucking hand.
there's a video of you knocking someone out.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I had to look that nigga dead in his eyes and put my hand in my pocket like I had a little shake or something. I said, nigga, I'll poke, because I didn't hear what he said, but it said he was trying to intimidate me on the real. I said, man, I'll poke the shit out you, bro. What the fuck you talking about? And I walked away from his ass, but I
See,
was safe. But look, I had to. The nigga sitting there with a sharp ass saw,
man,
bro.
bro, you know what, bro?
Flames. How
When the
understand this?
when the podcast blow up and we go international, you gonna have rules because
Yeah.
you get on the
Hey,
road and you
Man.
act like you at home.
Yeah, you out
Flames.
here intermixing with in the bricks.
Flames.
This nigga
Just
is
imagine
crazy,
though.
Flames. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Just imagine, Flames. You in the club and there's Nick now. We're watching the finals and niggas start coming in. The African niggas, but you know niggas, right? So like one nigga I talked to, I said, "What's up?" To woo woo. He comes and sits by me. Everybody daps him up. 6 niggas dapped him up. So I said something again to get cool with the niggas.
Yeah,
Where they got blacks at, bro? You know, I'm trying to get a black.
I want.
Next thing you know, he gets me a black. You feel me? He tells me who to talk to gets to the black. So I was cool with dudes, but I understood, you gotta rub the right people. Some dude came in with some white on white Jordans, the freshest white on white Jordans I've ever seen. I'm like, hey bro, where you get those at? He's like, I said, where the store at to get those at around here? I need to cop some of those. He's like, nah, I got these in the UK. I was like, oh, them is fresh. You want to sell them? What size you? Just talking shit, just being cool with them. You feel me?
Okay.
Like,
Where
let
you-
them know, I'm a nigga. I ain't scared. But then this nigga Sawman comes up, and I'm smoking a black and mild, so I'm on the outside. You feel me?
You need
Yeah.
to start learning people's names, bro.
I didn't notice that. He got a saw. I
Star
called the
man.
nigga Sawman, nigga. That's his name on Facebook. You see, if you watch the shit, I got him on Instagram and all that. I don't do Instagram, but the nigga's name is Sawman. So
He be walking around with a saw on Instagram too.
nigga I don't know, bro. Nigga got a saw,
All right.
and on top of he has a saw, he's holding the saw. He's chinging the saw with objects, and I'm outside of the bar on the kind of not by the alley. I'm not dumb enough to go in no alley, but I'm right there at the edge smoking the black. And he approaches me. And like
He
I
told
said,
you come in the alley.
He tried to get me back there though. Come
What
over
was
here. I was like, nigga, what the
what was
fuck?
he gonna do in the alley that he wasn't gonna do outside
That,
the alley?
that's my point, man. That's why I said, nigga, you got me fucked up. I'll poke the shit out you. You feel what I mean? Like, that's when I had to tell him, like, bro, what the fuck you think this is? And that just clicked in after, because I was friendly. I'm being cool, but he just made me go into a nigga mode. I said, nigga, I'll poke the shit out you. You feel what I mean? Like, and I didn't even realize I said it until I had said it. You feel me? But I had walked away then back to the bar.
Well, you're violent. You're violent. So
Man,
you
that dude
saying
was
that really ain't a big thing, really.
man, that dude, bro. He
Stop blaming people, bro.
but he came back in. He got cool though. Then when everybody died down, so here's the thing. Here's another thing though.
Uh,
So everybody was in the bar, all the niggas and shit, watching the game because it was the sports bar.
what
Soon as
the
the
NBA
sport,
Finals?
yeah, the last game. Soon as the
Right.
sports bar ended, it didn't take these niggas 10 minutes to clear out to let me understand we were in a tourist spot. That's just where they go to watch. They just was there for that, watching that game. But I was
So
like,
what?
well,
All the locals left, and what? It was just you and a bunch of other tourists or something.
basically, yep, some white folks over there, and then me, my cousin, and his wife and Chessie. And,
Okay.
but then they only went a block over. They went across the street and in the back of it. They went where I found out where they went Friday. Because I was talking to people. I said, "Hey man, where did everybody go?" And I had asked these guys when I asked the people at the hotel, at the not the hotel but at the resort, the workers. I got cool with one of the workers. You feel me? I was sitting down talking to the workers and shit. I told you there was one Zopal. I always ask where they from. He's Haitian. I said, "Oh, you Zopal? Yeah." The other dude's from Jamaica. He's a Yardie. I said, "Well, I'm fucking with Zopal." Yeah, you feel me? So
Yeah. Shit.
he's always giving me that. I'm just talking to him. The other little young dude, I'm I'm talking to him just to see because I'm telling these guys, bro, I'm not no, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to get out. I was like, but tell me where it's safe. And guess what? They helped me out, bro. They didn't tell me don't go where I was trying to go. They told me not to go. And they told me a few times I got cool with them. They said, nah, man, stay here. Stay up in this area. You feel what I mean? Don't
And you
take
didn't
your
listen,
ass.
huh?
No, I listened. I didn't go. I listened to
Oh,
the niggas,
you
right?
listen
And
to
then,
somebody, right on, bro.
but I didn't listen, but by default, so when I got on the little motorized bike, it's like a scooter. It had 5 bars. I rode around for a little bit. Me and Chessie rode around on it a little bit. When I looked down at the bar, it was down to 1 bar, and I had to turn back around like, oh, he tried to
But you was
get
about
me.
to get stuck
Yeah,
somewhere.
right.
That's
So
old
yeah,
school.
look. He tried. Look, he was a slick motherfucker because he left the. It's overnight. We didn't have the bar overnight. We had it for 3 hours, right?
That's
We parked
that
for
old
three
school
hours,
slime ball.
and I parked the bike. The bike stayed there the whole night. I could have used the bike the whole night, but I was just like, nah. So I was like, when we got up in the morning, he got up early in the morning. He came, woke a nigga up, and I thought he was gonna be like, hey man, uh, you can have it overnight. And I was gonna tell his ass, nigga, I ain't paying you nothing. I just gave him, you know what I mean? I ain't paying you no overnight fee, nigga. I thought he was, but guess what he tried to do? He pulled out a boat picture. Said the boat costs like I don't know how much boats cost, but boats cost more than houses. He said he can get this boat for 40,000, but he needs an investor.
Yeah, that's that slime. That's that slime ball 102. Like it's a little bit more advanced.
I'm like, come on, bro. Who the fuck you think? I don't know you to invest shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
You
He
should
said,
have.
no, come on, man. It was crazy. But anyways, the girls, they're on some, they're on some Kevin Samuel shit. Feel me? They. I'm pretty sure if them bitches would have called in, he could
The
have definitely baked them.
the girls is on Kevin Samuel shit.
On the girls that call in Kevin Samuel shit. They don't want anything but money. You see you see you see some of these girls that was walking around with dirt dweebs, feel me? dweebs that just came to the island, like they've been to the island, and they back in the island. They're dating abroad. You know what I'm saying? Like some 90-day fiance type of shit. That's what Chessie even pointed out. And it wasn't like they was, put it like this: if you fine, you getting off that island by somebody. You know what I mean? You're fine. You're like put it like this, man. There was a girl when dude picked me up. His name was William. He was our personal dude. He basically became our personal thing by talking to us. Just call me when you need us. We asked for William or whatever his name was. I think his name was William. William picked us up. But the hotel, everybody's on the tape. People at the front, they knew us for us to call William. William can't come. William's partner's gonna come. When William picks us up, there's a girl all the way in the back, quiet as hell. I noticed her. When my cousin and his wife gets in the car, I said, "Hey man, look behind you. Little girl back there. She's not a little girl, bro. She's 23 with a baby." So then when William picked me up that Friday night, when I'm supposed to be going to the rooftop, right? This nigga picks me up, and so he picks me up. She's in the back. Now she talking to me because I don't talk to her. William gets out the car intentionally. I'm gonna say something to her. You feel me? I said something to her, right? Just to see, what's going on. I said, then we went to another spot. I said, "Hey man, why don't you just come in here and have a drink with me?" Just to see what she was gonna fucking say. She said she gotta go do something. She'll be back. Right? It's all right, cool. I told them guys to meet me over there at 12 or 11. So when I go over there at 11, they're there, right? At the spot, because it's right across the street from where I was at. They're just sitting there. He gets out the car again when I goes over and tries to talk to her. So I asked her, I said, then I just calls it out, like, "Look here, man. I ain't no spring fling. I know you probably working. What you doing?" You know what I mean? I said, "I can get you married in the States, though." You feel me?
Man, you gotta hurry up so we can get back to Cav.
I'm just telling you. I can get you married in the States. I got her up off me so quick. You ain't getting a dime out of me unless you want to get your green
You
card.
better stop going to these international places, posing
Hey,
like a
international pimping, man. Hey, I got the blueprint.
You don't
Somebody want
have
to
a
get married?
license to marry people.
About every financial metric, men are doing better. But now I know that there's this whole notion that, but that's a globally. What about, Generation X? Because here's where the real problem is. The problem is Generation X women. Women who are in their late 30s, 40s. Generation X and late millennials are the ones that have the real problem. The women I affectionately call in no man's land.
That's how you do.
Come on. Yeah, she's the first one to email me on my.
That boy going in on him.
Because if you have reached age 30, damn sure 35, you're unmarried, and you have to be, something's wrong. You have chosen to not prioritize relationship and marriage. So I find it funny that we find so many of these women who are these bad chicks or these boss chicks, these career women, I don't need a cookbook. Always on the same bull crap. Why are women having such a hard time?
I don't see nothing wrong with his delivery.
This nigga is saluting, though.
Hey, but and speaking of the cookbook, right? When I grew up, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I was hungry or what, but I used to look at a bunch of cookbooks like, damn, that look good. You know how niggas just be looking in a cookbook like this, Sports Illustrated? And I ain't never really realized that till now. I ain't seen a cookbook since the 80s.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen no cookbook, bro. He's on to something.
Nah, he is, but I haven't either.
Right. But I had.
Motherfucker might Google some shit, maybe. Yeah, but
there used to be 3 cookbooks in my house.
Yeah, this is crazy.
finding men. Why you're having such a hard time finding men? Several reasons. One, because of the men that you want, of the men that are, and I find it funny, one of the people that sat down talking to the other person was somebody who she definitely took all of the views. She took all of the adoration and all the admiration that came along from the video where she talked about how she's no longer a matchmaker for women anymore. For 3 years, you took all that attention, but now you're singing a different tune. And it started with the crap you start spewing about me. I don't want to be associated with him and what he did to that little, hey, cool, run your stuff the way you run it, but you do not get to just go and make your own facts. No, dear. No. The top, a 3% man, 6 figures, over 6 feet tall and single. Shout out to BGS Ipmore. We've already run the numbers, but I'll just give you a ballpark. Ladies, the men you want, the black men you want, are roughly 100,000. There are roughly 100,000 black men, single, age 35 to 40 plus, 35 to 40
I like
plus.
how he keep the old
single,
cats in the
unmarried,
game.
6 figures.
He excludes young guys. I noticed that, and that's great because that plays into his whole ideology. I noticed he did that a lot. He gave a lot of older guys a lot more shelf life. You know, so if you're an older guy, you hate Kevin Samuels. I mean, you hear what he's saying. He's like the young guys, he's excluding them from the rip.
Yeah, because young guys you don't really get no money like that unless you just 18, 19 in the NBA or something, unless you're a deep boy, super duper. But that life is only 3 to 4 or 5 years when you're having it like that, and then you either gonna get clipped, told on, or feel me. I don't know no ballers who every baller I know either got out, retired, or they in jail. They ain't still balling from how they was balling way back then. The cycle was a motherfucker. Feel me? Unless you ain't telling nobody, right? And you dibbling and dabbling, but even that's when you be like, oh damn, I didn't even know. The feds know, people know.
Yeah, now they're gonna knock your ass off. You're gonna be like, oh shit, I thought he was done.
Yeah, man.
He's still dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah, and I noticed this from people across the street from us growing up. I never knew they was selling dope until the feds came in and kicked their door down. You feel me? And then it was like, well, god damn, how long they been doing it? Because I didn't know. But I knew everybody, but this is when I got it as I understood. Nigga, they had bread. They was selling weight. You know what I mean? And the dude was a little older, and he had young chicks that I can recall too. He had, you know what I mean? He had his wife, but I used to always see him in cars with some fine girls. I didn't understand it. I didn't say nothing because I didn't get the game at that point. I'm not even a teenager. You know what I mean? I'm probably 10 and 9. You know what I mean? Like, so I wasn't peeping it on that scale. But as I got older, I was like, oh, okay. Feel me? Okay, he had chips. He was chipped in.
Feel what I mean?
Man. You see what Sam was talking about.
100,000, give or take. And here's the funny thing. I've already did this earlier last year. The number's closer to about 150,000. But if you really factor in for what most women want, women really don't want men at 100,000. They really want guys closer to 250. And when you're looking at $250,000, you have roughly 90 to 100,000 men, black men, who fit that category. I've done this before. And then you have
He come with the
hundreds
statistics.
of thousands of women looking for him. Why is this important? Let's just say Keith Henry. Not even use myself. Use somebody like Keith Henry. Keith Henry is a six-figure VP. He's a pilot. He's a banker. He's an attorney. He's a physician. He is an entrepreneur. Because let's be honest, ladies, you don't want the guys who are blue collar tradesmen. You don't want them. You don't want men who work for a living. You don't want men who just like when I have my focus groups, and this has come out so much. You ladies don't just want men making six figures. You want them to also go to work and not come home smelling. So when I was in California, I told one sister, you don't want a blue collar man. You talk about.
Yeah, he talked to a Kev. Hey, I fry chicken for a living. That nigga ain't lying.
Man,
Fact.
Nah, they don't. They
you
don't.
don't want a guy that work for a living.
Nah,
They do not
don't.
want a nigga who work for a living.
And what they want is, this is why they look at you what you wear. Feel me? That's why if you're wearing all this expensive stuff, you're driving a fancy car, they think that you got a little bit more than you got.
Right.
Feel me? And so that's how they go. That's how they, that's how they label you sometimes. That's how, you go somewhere and, if you fly and you meet she gonna talk to you. She might find out that this fool's gold after she get a couple babies. That's why they fight so hard for abortions.
And no other shots.
Abortion rights. But we're gonna say that to Monday. Yeah. You feel me? Because these bras got tricked.
Man.
And then I can't have a baby with this nigga. This nigga ain't got no money. So
right.
they'll board off that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit. It's all backwards. It ain't about all loving the nigga who she fuck with to have the baby. It's all about the money aspect. It ain't about love. It's about if her and her baby could dress up in the same outfit on Christmas. You feel me? It ain't. And so
these women, they easily swindled. They're very easily swindled.
Oh yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a swindler. I ain't gonna front. I used to tell the bitch a gang of shit.
But did you see the Tinder swindler?
Nah, who's
you didn't?
That? Nah, who's that?
The Tinder swindler.
I heard of
he
that.
was banking.
Look on is it on Prime or Netflix? It might be on Prime. Man, he was getting it in, man. He had them women spending that moolah.
He was gifted.
But
he was the bitch whisperer.
But that's easy to do if you go after them type of people. Let me explain to you why. If you just say you only fucking with rich bitches, you only gonna fuck with a rich bitch, right? Because when a poor girl come, you're gonna quit talking to her. And if you just keep talking, then you're just gonna keep striking out. But then when you with that one girl, all right, you got her. Then the next girl sees that you're talking to a rich girl. You're gonna be around rich people. You know where they go. So you're just gonna. I seen it all the time. You know what I mean? It's like the ugly nigga who always talks to the fine white girl. He's always in Bellevue or Kirkland. He's gonna end up getting lucky. You feel me? And then when he leaves that, he's gonna end up. He's not at Browns or he's not at Pub 50, 48, 43 or whatever. You know what I mean? He's not at. That's where they just go there, and eventually they just pull those types because that's what they do. So if your goal is just to get a rich chick, all you gotta do is just hang out in Beverly Hills a lot. You feel me? You eventually find one that's single who, and then you can parlay it in that. But people like that, them is scum. I ain't gonna call them scum, but them guys are sick. You know what I mean? They're I could never do that like that. You know what I mean? Like that's just not my thing. You know, it's just I don't. I just talk to chicks because, for example, I used to be like, you ain't got no PhD or higher education, I don't want to talk to you. So I'm talking to somebody and they didn't have that, I just wouldn't talk to them. So it ain't just how I was being bougie for a sec. But so I just always talk to a girl with that. If you change to what your mindset to, you'll get it. It's like these chicks who only talk to NBA basketball players. Guess what? They only talk to NBA basketball players, and they talk to the same ones because they're only they're gonna go to the clubs where they go. I don't know where Richard Sherman and them guys be at, the Seattle Sonics and the Seahawks be at. But guess what? They have to go out, right? The what's the dude who just got caught at the bar? Somebody asked him for a threesome. He asked the girl for the threesome or something. The Seahawk Metcalf, right? I didn't know. I want to go to where that bar's at. Cause guess what? I know it's cracking. They're up in there. They're not telling us where that's at. There's no flyers for that motherfucker. But guess where the girls who know how to get them niggas is? They're there. Period. You understand what I mean? They're there. But just like if you want a hood ass nigga, you coming to the CD, you coming to the hilltop,
If you
at the place.
want to be invited to the same bar as DJ Metcalf, you got to change your hair color, bro.
No, that's not true, nigga. Stop it.
All right.
He was at a bar somewhere up there in Kirkland or Bellevue.
If you're not gonna be able to hang out with him, his hair's green, and you got a hairline like me, bro.
No, I don't. Stop it, bro.
You understand?
Don't
yes, you do. The
don't
fuck
do
you
me
don't.
like that.
What do you,
All right.
Dr. Hood? You hear this?
No, I don't. No, I don't, bro.
Hey, Dr. Hood, you hear this, bro?
You have an island in
This is the
yours.
goddamn shame.
Mine is missing. I ain't gonna say it ain't missing, but
Whole
yours
roof gone.
yeah. His roof is gone.
Whole roof gone.
Yours ain't all the way gone. You got a little bit in the front. So I don't know what you
Well,
got.
man, you know what? That's gone too.
It's similar, but it's not. Don't do me like that.
Your shit's pretty bad, bro.
Yeah, it's bad. You know what I mean? You see
Man, just dye your hair and then you could get to them bars.
I had fish a lot. You feel me? Oh, I had fish.
You better not be Beijinging, nigga.
Oh hell no! I
hate. Hey, Dr. Hood, how do you feel about Beijing, bro?
I mean, you got to be on some real high maintenance shit to fuck with it, I think.
So you say that's metrosexualist?
Nah, I just just some high maintenance shit, like doing video shoots, and I don't think it's just for the regular motherfucker just walking around.
I didn't even know what Beijing was until Facebook. To be honest, I used to hear people talk about it, but I didn't know. The audacity of a nigga to put his hair black. That's corny.
These niggas don't want to grow up. They want to stay young forever.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I mean,
I still ain't
the gray hairs
is
a good time to grow up. Like
I got gray hairs, bro. But I don't take my hat off.
When you don't got none, then you could sleep on bitches' couches and shit. You could do that type of shit.
Yeah, right.
Spending the night with hoes and bitches you don't know and all this shit. When them gray hairs get to popping out, you can't be on that shit no more. So
exactly, bro.
I think it's a gift and a curse. A lot of guys, like the guys that look super young and shit, they foreverly be fucking off and never get their shit together.
Yeah, I could attest to that, bro. I've had to. What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I had to not be on that shit, bro. Because I put on a hat and that's why I'm dressed up, bro. I dress up. I have a young Tinder in my face, like for example, I used to say this stupid shit that I used to think it would flee them away. They actually used to like the shit. Sitting up in the club, and I'd be like, they come up to me and try to small talk. I just say, I'm a grown man, but I bust some young cock out, like the Too Short line. Feel me? Like, I want the bitch to be like, "Oh, you pervert," and just go away from me. Oh yeah. I was like, damn, I
You just
can't.
probably said that a week ago.
That's why they're there. They're trying to
Nah,
get that hammer.
Hammer
nah.
time.
I don't say that no
Hammer
more, bro.
mine.
I
Nick,
ain't said that.
bitch, try me.
I
Hammer
I ain't
time.
said that in a long time. But my point is, when I
Yeah,
did
I
used to
know.
say it, it used to work.
You just
I
keep
didn't
that
want it.
shit red,
I didn't
rock,
want it to work
ready and
though.
cocked. You just got
Understand? I
that
didn't want
joint
it to
ready
work.
to go.
Nah, bro. I ain't got time for none of that, bro. It's. I hate to say this, Flames. You're gonna get old, and like I said, that pulling down your pants stuff and laying up, dude, is. It doesn't even sound attractive, bro. I don't even want to tell people that, but
Nigga, Flames is the hey, bro. Flames is the
I'm saying
ageless wonder, bro.
I'm just saying he's not on that.
Him,
He probably I can't do it.
Flames, you
Feel me?
got grays, bro?
Yeah, I've been at Grizz though.
I
What?
can't do it, man. I, I'm I might fuck around and be like Kevin Samuel. I might die on the bride. You feel me? Right
I seen
there.
one of the little homies with some grays. I seen him on Facebook today. You
Oh
know, he
yeah,
a little
man.
homie. He early 30s.
Yeah.
So
You,
I mean,
that's fucked up though, man. Not fucked up, but that nigga died in some cop, bro. Like he had a heart attack.
well,
Man,
he
bro.
chasing that pussy, man. That's what it
That's
is. And
that's
when
the
you
way
get
to go
older,
out.
it gets harder and harder, man. You know.
That's the way to go out right there.
Unless you got money.
No, it's still even if you got money, your dick still got to get hard. You
Oh
know, at
yeah,
the
yeah,
end of
yeah,
the
yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not. I mean, niggas could just act like they just Superman and shit. You know, over
Yeah.
40 and shit. You know, still Superman like when you was 22 and 23 and shit. It's not happening, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know, back in the day, you know, in my prime, motherfucker, I wouldn't do this. I didn't do this, but you know, motherfucker hit 5 chicks in one day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Savage
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I
Now
ain't gonna
it's
lie.
like
My
shit,
number is
you
my
know.
most is 4, I believe, bro. 4. I got up to 4. I you know what I mean? 4.
I
Yeah, well,
mean, you know,
3 a
and
couple
then
times, but
nowadays,
my
shit,
record is 4.
niggas.
You
I
know what
mean,
I mean?
that's it's too much. For one, you're not as excited for the shit like when you was
nah.
young.
E40 concert night. I remember that night. Got
You
up.
know, when you're young, you know, nigga, bitch, would just act like she just put her hand on her shirt like she about to show you the titty, and you hard off of that, you know.
Look,
And nowadays, shit, bitch gotta do backflips, butt ass naked and shit for me to even give a fuck. You know what I'm
Start
saying?
clapping.
Like, bitch,
Yeah,
this
we
shit is
need to really
boring.
see
Get your ass
something
out of here.
because you gotta show a nigga something if you want me to get it.
Right.
These bitches done fuck all that regular.
Yes.
what the hell?
It's a wild
But yeah,
world.
man, like I said, Kevin Samuel's a G, man. That nigga, you know, hey man.
You keep it up
Even
with that pussy, it's gonna deteriorate.
even at the end, he died teaching niggas lessons, man.
And you fucking young bitches, that nigga's in his mid-50s. He's still knocking down 25, 30-year-olds and shit, you know? You can't, that's unsustainable. I think that's something that he didn't tell men, you know.
Nah.
And I like his message, but it was the reality as far when it came to that. You know, like he always mentioned women hitting the wall. Shit, niggas hit that motherfucking wall too. And if they didn't, then there wouldn't be so many goddamn commercials and shit popping on every 5 minutes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
On
Reality.
saying?
the no, the
They
new
don't,
one, the
you
new
know.
one with Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie.
Yeah, the new Genix and all this shit.
It
Yeah,
took me a minute to understand.
and
Look,
she'll like it too.
yeah, look. It took me a minute to get that commercial. Like, oh, this is a damn near Viagra commercial.
Well, it's like a testosterone replacement. Uh, that's what that shit is, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's boosting your T. It's basically replacing your testosterone with this synthetic ass shit.
They don't tell you the come down off of it.
Well, what happens is your body gets
Right.
used to not producing it on its own, so it stays dependent on whatever you're taking.
Like
So
heroin.
your body would just say, "All right, fuck it, I'm not gonna produce this shit no more because I don't need to. You already got it,
Right.
you know, the testosterone. So
Right.
it's best to be natural, man. Hey, every man for themselves, though. When it comes to sex, you know, every man for themselves.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing though. In Chicago, the women they date teenagers, bro. If you a young 18, 19-year-old, and then you got you a 30, 40-year-old bride. That's the norm. That's the little nigga who just died. He was humping Chief Keef's mom. That's how the beef came in. That was his chick. For me, just so happened Chief Keef got famous. But just imagine you going over your mom's house, you coming home, and there's a young nigga in there that you know. But nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here,
And she need hers. Fucked up, man. Fucked up. Let me see where we at. Where we at? Oh man, we cooked, man. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked. Yeah. Let me get a little bit more Samuel before we get out.
But you want a man who's in real estate. You mean you want him in real estate sales. You don't want him in real estate construction. So I need you ladies to understand how you want a white collar, college educated, 6 foot tall, $200,000 plus earner who you're attracted to, who's good in bed, and you wonder there never going to be enough of that man. That man is damn near non-existent. But the funny thing is, you get women on these platforms, and because they can tend to date those men, and they can tend to run in these circles, they don't look at the numbers, they don't care about the numbers, they don't factor in the numbers, and they sit around with the same old bullshit propaganda that there are not enough men and women are doing such great numbers. I will tell you one thing for sure. I know these men. I've trafficked in these men. I've talked to these men for years. And you know, one of the main things that they say, that the kind of women that you ladies keep on talking about, why you can't find enough high value men, you know, the number one reason why so many women don't fit, because they're unfit. We have
little
too many
sound effects, man.
I like that music.
That nigga crazy, man.
hey man, it's so just think though. Would some of us be alive if it was all about money way back in our grandparents' days? If it was like it was now? Feel what I mean? Like, you know, would we even be in existence?
Wait,
Feel what
nah,
I'm saying?
it's a competition now.
Yeah, it's
Even
a
my
rat
day
race.
coming up, like in high school, like let's say right after high school, that's when, you know, the competition was on, but we didn't really know what them other niggas over there was doing. We just was hustling hard. And then there's always like by the Seattle and, you know, different spots that we all go to and everybody meet up. And it's like, you know, if you shining, you shining. If you're not, you're not.
Well, I'm gonna
You
keep
know
it.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it 100. Seattle cats, you guys always have way more bread than us. It's just more people. So we used to see that. We used to see that. Like, then you come across a Seattle chick, and you know what I'm saying, she was fucking with one of you niggas with paper. She wasn't fucking with us.
Oh no, they used to come out there like field trips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
Exactly. I already
Man,
know.
one of them called me and where you guys at? We down here, you know, and we on blah blah. What shoot you on? You know, we pull up and they be nigga 12 deep and shit. You know,
Exactly,
like
bro.
out there, like we going out to Seattle to kick it. You know, because
Exactly,
the
bro.
clubs and shit, it was cracking out there.
But even sometimes we you know, I would never say nothing. Well, I always seen niggas and bitches in Seattle. You feel me? Like, oh, oh, like damn, man,
And there
really?
wasn't nothing fucking with Seattle. I'm gonna say from 2000 to about 2006. There wasn't nothing fucking with Seattle, man.
Nah, you guys was having your paper. I ain't gonna fret, bro. Like it was way more paper than Tacoma. Tacoma, it'd be about 3 or 4 niggas getting paper like that. Seattle's at least 30 or 40 niggas. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's just a bigger market. You know what I mean? That's the same thing in Oakland though. Like Oakland, same thing. LA, same thing. Wherever there's more people, there's more money. More, you know what I mean? So Tacoma's not that big. So you get too much money, you get cracked. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Having too much money. I remember when everybody started getting money and they started having switches and all that. Them niggas just now getting out.
But they
Yeah,
gentrified Seattle first though.
but still,
So you guys still had that, that block movement, that hood.
nah. They put up the cameras first here, bro. They experiment. Them cameras came up. You guys ain't had cameras on the street. We had cameras. So cameras was and they was operational turning and shit, right?
But nigga, they had cops. They didn't need cameras. They had cop nigga hit the block every 4 seconds.
Shit, nigga,
Shit.
them cameras, bro, would just sit there and watch you and then come get you. They knew right where you was coming from. They knew right where they just
What
watch a
year was
smoker.
that?
Cameras was let me see. I went to school in 95. Cameras like 92,
Oh
93.
shit. So they fucked y'all blocks up early.
Yeah, 92, 93, bro. The cameras was, they tried the ghetto bird. I heard the ghetto bird just cost too much money. But that motherfucking ghetto bird would be on the east side and back to the hills so quick. Like it could go. It would be right there and then right there, but it's not enough money for a ghetto bird. You feel what I mean? Like it's not a. But they had it. And it was catching motherfuckers too. You feel what I mean? Like it would shine the light on me a few times. Like damn, this motherfucker just was on the east side. You feel what I mean? But I wasn't doing nothing. But it just still shined the light on me. You feel what I mean? Spooked the hell out of me. Had me running up on the curb one time. Like, god damn, I ain't doing shit. But that ghetto bird, bro, that light. Now in LA, that motherfucker is they got a gang of places to go. Nigga, that must have ran out of gas just going from the east side to the hill. They could do that in like 2 minutes. It just was flying around. That experiment was done. But the cameras, bro, that shit down. I promise you. The hill, that 23rd was $1 million spot. They put a camera on 23rd and MLK. They put a camera on 20 Cushman, and every time we moved, right, they just set it up somewhere else. But it just eventually got to where
Hey,
no traffic on 23rd.
since you want to talk about Tacoma, we want to talk about.
What you talking about, man?
Guess. I want you to guess. I bet you
I
get it right.
don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't want to talk about no hating ass Tacoma niggas. I'm over it, bro.
Nah, man, I ain't even worried about that shit. I'm talking about some real shit. Remember, I asked you, where were you? What role did you play?
My
Remember?
role, bro. I was
Huh?
Hey, nah, I didn't have no role, bro. I didn't have no role. I mean, I
But
was like,
I'm saying, do you want to?
I was in people's
This is
yards
an
a little
event.
bit.
Bro, you've been a part of some insane things, Jimmy.
Man, I just was a hooper, bro, that came out.
You was just hooping.
My niggas who I fuck with. I just, I used to be with them and I used to tell them where the parties was.
How far is your house from Ash Street?
Ash Street is 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7, 8 blocks.
Oh, so you.
I'm gonna tell you the real about Ash Street, bro. I just was talking to people. I'm so sick of the story because the niggas who's shooting It wasn't Rangers. The Rangers know how to shoot people. When they shoot to kill, the Ranger ain't gonna let you just be firing and they ain't shooting to knock your block off. You know what I mean? Like that's not That's not a sniper from the army. You know what I mean? That's just not. The niggas who was shooting, they wasn't shooters. Well, no, shoot them was them was Crips. I guess a few Crips. I know a couple of them, but there wasn't no certified go body a cat.
How come dude didn't have to move, bro?
That's what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's wasn't like that. He didn't hit nobody. He would have hit somebody, maybe he would have to move. But I mean, that dude, niggas was in the wrong. There was a spot down the street, and niggas just should be in front of his house. He told the motherfucker to move. They didn't move, and they got in an argument. That's just what it was about. It wasn't about nothing else. It was a dope spot on the street. Niggas used to park in front of his house. He got into it over there.
Tired of it.
Yeah, them being loud, but it wasn't no rah shit. It's not nothing to. Wasn't none of that, man. It wasn't like no. Prime example, Sons of Anarchy, right? The motorcycle game. They talk about the Tacoma chapter. Them bikers are still fucking on 19th and L. Ain't nobody fucking with them bikers. I mean, we got into it with a few times, but
you got Sons of Anarchy over there.
No, if you watch the Sons of Anarchy, they talk about the Tacoma chapter. They talk about some Tacoma bikers. Those are the bikers on 19th and L. That's still there to this day.
Are they white?
Yeah. And nobody fucking with them at all. Ain't nobody scared of them.
We to the back, DLG, man. Tap in, motherfucker.